I'm live. What's I say? Welcome to live chat. Remember to guard your privacy. So, evening guys. I hope you guys are fine wherever you're doing, whatever you're up to, and wherever. And thought I'd just do a bit of a live catch up with anybody that's out there, that's anybody that's interested, and stuff like that. So, wait to see if anyone joins. Hope everyone's having a fantastic day wherever you are. I'm just going to be doing a live catch up, what I've got coming up, and beard oil, beard balm, and all sorts of bits and pieces. And if got a good coffee in me lovely white polka dot mug, such a manly beast this is, isn't it? Good God, 3 people online already. So yeah, but what does I say? Good evening, bro. Hello, devilishly bearded. How are you? Hope you're all good. So this is basically a catch up on what's going on, stuff that's got happening and stuff like that, because it's been non-bloody stop at the moment, because obviously in the half term and I work in a place that it's, as I say, I may as well just leave me like, hello Greybeard, you're right buddy, I'm going to leave my glasses on, it's just going to make life easier for you. And yeah, because we're on half term at the moment, all the kids are off school, so that means I'm absolutely jammed down at work and everything, dealing with animals and kids and everything else, and then coming back here doing photos and reviews and stuff like that, trying to do all I can and juggle family life and everything else. But it's good fun and it's nice to keep busy as opposed to sitting there going, well, I'm bored shitless. So basically got loads of reviews coming up at the moment. I've got a Viking Shield that's coming up at some point this weekend, I believe. Devilishly bearded, how are you doing? That's cool. I've also got that literally came in this morning from America, which is I don't know whether you can see it. It's the Black Label Society by Mad Viking over in the US that done a collaboration with Zach Wild and Black Label Society. I've got some t-shirts reviewing for We Are Twisted UK. Loads of stuff going on. Plus on top of that, I thought I'd have kind of like fine and dandy graphic, cool. And so I thought I'd have my own sort of stab with Barber's Bay at making my own beard oil and beard balm. Not me personally making it, because it's gonna be a nightmare and you wouldn't want to put that anywhere near your bloody face. So sort of done a bit of collaboration with them, and the stuff that we come up with was, excuse my bloody horrible hands, there you go, that's what we came up with, which was the beard oil and beard balm. The balm is a honey mead, and the beard oil is kind of like a smoky, leathery, mossy sort of scent. So sort of like you can either use one on its own or both together, and they both sort of marry quite nicely. They've been CPSR checked and everything like that, which is great. So I'm going to be doing a bit more promoting of that as well. And it's not ending, so, which is nice, because that's either people feel sorry for me and they're sending stuff through and asking me to review bits and pieces, or I'm doing what you guys kind of want, which is what I hope I'm doing, because this whole thing since start has never been about me, okay? I'm ugly, I'm old, hate the way I look and everything else like that. It's taken me a lot of cojones to start up Instagram and YouTube and everything else, and it's all about kind of helping others, whether it's sort of like clothing brands and beard brands, jewelry and all sorts of stuff, but it's only relying on small brands, small businesses, individuals and companies, whether it's t-shirts. We've got one there from Devilishly Bearded, we are Scumbags, or Scumbag Clothing UK and stuff. So it's not about big brands, it's all about the small brands, trying to do what I can to try and help them and get their name out and make a few sales for them, which is what I'm doing here. Nearly coming up to the complete year without trimming my beard, and I'm sitting there at the moment, and I was looking at it this morning in the mirror, not being vain or anything, but what should I do with it? Decided I'm not trimming it, I'm not cutting it, I'm not having anything done to it. I'm literally just going to keep growing it. To grow it for another 6 months and see what it looks like. If there's no change, well, there's no need to do anything. So I'm just going to leave my beard. But if anyone's got any questions or anything out there, please feel free to ask. I look absolutely fantastic. God, I feel old. horrible how you look back in photo albums and stuff like that, and when you're a kid and it feels like yesterday, and you look at yourself on the screen and realise you're wearing glasses, you've got white hair, and you're drinking out of a white polka dot mug. 2 year, yeah, it might go for a 2 year. Depends on how it looks after 6 months, because it's not. I think it's probably grown its terminal length now, and I don't think it's going to do very much. Hey man, hello Phil. I hope you're alright. But yeah. So it's horrible how life kind of catches up with you, and from 1 minute you're like 19, 20, 30 years old. Next thing you look in the mirror, it's like, poof, that's all gone. I'm now an old git, sporting grey hair, and well, pretty much grey all over, and I'm drinking out from a white polka dot mug, so life doesn't get any better. Now, I'm toying possibly with the idea of diversifying kind of the reviews and stuff that I'm doing. Still going to be along the same sort of format, but looking at other bits and pieces to review and stuff like that. If there is anything out there that anybody would be interested in, please let me know, because I'm here for you guys, not for myself. This is not about me, so anything you guys want to see my glasses getting steamed up in my coffee. Could do with facelift actually. In fact, another review I've got out, devilishly bearded. Well, apart from my belly, I still feel 18 with a 10-year-old mentality. I feel occasionally like a 10-year-old or an 18-year-old with a 10-year-old mentality, but I've got a frame now of like an 80-year-old. Oh, how life slips you past. But I have got another couple of reviews coming up soon, which is quite cool. Some tattoo stuff that's been sent through, and I'm going to be getting the tattoos done live whilst I'm reviewing the cream and everything else, so that's going to be quite interesting. I'm having both elbows tattooed with spider webs, and I'm having that P covered up on the hand with either a lucky 13 or a traditional rose, so that's going to be quite an interesting one to try and do a review, talk about the products, do a review of the tattooist that's tattooing me. So yeah, going to be fun. I think the first one on the hand's actually coming up next week at some point, so yeah, fun never ends. And like I say, we do need to keep supporting these small brands, small companies, small individuals, and small businesses and stuff. And your devilish beard, devilishly watching that one. And we need to support these, because let's face it, the only other choice we have in life other than small brands are massive, huge, bloody brands. And let's face it, they've got millions that they can shell into advertising, promoting, and marketing their products that these smaller brands don't have. So it is literally about trying to support them, get their products up to sort of like where they're getting noticed and stuff like that. But question, have you ever tried either Buy My Beard Range Oil Beard Wash? Yeah, I think I have actually. I think, looking on my shelf of doom up here, somewhere. Is that the stuff you mean, Phil? Buy My Beard? If it is, I'm sure that's the one that's called Buy My Beard. And it was what I first started using when I first started growing a beard. I've still got pretty much 3/4 of a bottle of the way through it. I didn't particularly rate it that much, because obviously when you start growing a beard, you don't know what you're actually supposed to be putting in your beard, if anything. £1 range, the conditioner isn't too bad, to be honest. To be honest, I didn't find the wash was particularly too bad. The beard oil is a bit thin and it's a bit drippy and everything else like that. It doesn't particularly smell that much. It's been that long since I've used it and reviewed it. It smells very clinical, almost like baby powder. Not overly keen on it. It doesn't seem to soak into your beard particularly well, but then again, I'm not expecting much for a pound range of stuff that you can pick up. And it was my barber that actually said, oh, you should try this, it's good. And it was like, used it a couple of times, it's just sat there, it's really hyper greasy. It's like cover yourself in baby oil. Good for the tattoos, I suppose, but and that's the thing what we've got to be careful of. Anyone and each and everyone out there that's buying. My missus got me a bottle of the oil, and the first thing I got in this life from it was a sen. But the beard wash ain't too bad. Yeah, it's not particularly too bad, to be honest. The beard wash, the oil, I'm not overly keen on, to be honest with you. And yeah, £1, couple of quid, fine, okay. but you do need to be careful in what you're putting with your beard and on your face and on your hair and stuff like that, because all products in the EU should have a CPSR report done on them, which is basically a cosmetic and safety report to say that when you do put it on your face isn't going to fall off, you're going to suffer from hives and red itchy skin and stuff like that. And I don't know whether you guys vape and stuff like that. I vaped for a while, I've gone back to fags and everything else, but with vaping and stuff, exactly the same happened there. Vaping hit massive mainstream. All the little people were jumping on the bandwagons, and not necessarily all the little people, because there were big businesses out there as well doing it, just throwing everything that they possibly could into vape juices and stuff like that. We didn't know what we were vaping on and stuff like that, and it's kind of almost happened exactly the same with beard products. That now beards are allegedly the in thing to have, not necessarily if you're a woman, but if you're a bloke. But there are lots and lots of stuff on the market that is using horrible products and stuff like that. I do have another one up here that I did a review of not long ago, wherever I put it, in amongst all of these. If I can still find it, should still be there. No. I think I probably tucked it behind here because it was that bad. God knows. That one. That's another one. Came in a gift box with a fucking cheap plastic nasty comb in it. Got this as a Secret Santa present for Christmas, which was great in a way because I could literally say what I wanted to about it. I have done other beard reviews, like I said in other reviews and stuff like that. The brand's company, business, whatever, has asked me to take it off because they absolutely hated what I was saying about it, and they couldn't stomach it, so I had to withdraw it. But I am literally going out trying to buy myself bad beard oils on purpose so I can show you guys some of the stuff that's out there on the market. This stuff itself is just full of chemicals. There's no particular smell. I've got one as well as a gift. Yeah, it is terrible. It's horrible stuff. And that's the thing. People slate all the smaller brands and businesses and stuff like that for, oh, they don't know what they're doing and stuff like that. If it's anything like this mass-produced shit, then fair enough, but it's not. Out of 95% of the beard products that I've tried from smaller brands, individuals, smaller companies and businesses and stuff like that, they've been absolutely phenomenal. They've got the CPSR reports done on them. The ingredients are pretty much natural if you can get them. You've also got organic as well. And we do need to watch about what we're putting on our face, because we don't want to be throwing chemicals and stuff on our face which we don't know anything about. When you consider how long it takes you to grow a beard, Devilishly Beard make quality products. Devilishly Beard make quality products. They do, and I have one of their products up here, funny enough, back on my shelf of doom, which I absolutely love. And there you go, Devilishly Bearded. This was their Amaretto, or is their Amaretto beard oil, and I think I've got a slight dribble left in there because I like smelling it and have been tempted on more than a few occasions to drink it. Amaretto, it is literally Amaretto, and this is one of the first reviews I done way back last year for Devilishly Bearded, and as you can see, the container that it came in and everything, no discoloration, it's still fine, it's great, it's dandy, and it's one of those handy things that you could just hang on a keychain if you're going away. You don't want to necessarily be carrying glass bottles and stuff in travel bags, so this is a really good way of keeping the beard oil in there. Small nip of brandy as well. You can kind of camouflage it in. Although it's beard oil, honestly, it's not brandy or something. But yeah, it's a really good way of just carrying some on your car keys, house keys, in your travel bags and stuff like that when you're going on holidays, as opposed to taking a big glass bottle. And I am surprised that more brands haven't come out with that sort of thing. But yeah, it's absolutely top product. And it does look like, I'm just going to pop this back, it does look like on all of my reviews that I do, I'm scoring all the beard products highly and stuff like that. And it is because they are that good. If there was something I didn't like about a product that I'm reviewing, I'm going to say, like I did one the other night and said the product was great, but the fact that it came in a plastic bag when you're saying that the stuff inside is natural and everything else, it's kind of like, why would you do that? All of the beard oils and stuff that have travelled to me and I've gone out and sourced and bought back have never split, broken or anything like that. So to have them in a plastic pouch is kind of like, there's no need for that sort of thing. But hey, and like I say, I've got interesting one to do soon, which is that one, which is the Black Label Society Zach Wild in collaboration with Mad Viking, which has turned up today. I've got 3 t-shirts up here to review. I've got the shield made by SK Crafts to do as well, and so yeah, and I've got 2 more products as well from Savage Alchemy that I've got to review as well, and plus on top of that another couple of bits and pieces that I know are coming through as well. So yeah, but don't be under that thing. The thing that is kind of scraping my balls at the moment, I want that shield. Yeah, he makes shields. He makes all sorts of bits and pieces and stuff out of wood and everything else like that. Beard Berserker. Love the shield, very cool. Thank you very much, Barber's Bay. Good to see you, Barber's Bay, as well, by the way. One thing that is beginning to irk me with the whole beard thing is them using models and stuff like, I know it always happens whenever you're sort of like, whatever you're trying to sell, stick a model in it, but I'm seeing them using models like Josh Mario John and people like that in these stuff, and it's like they're nothing to do with your beard products that you're selling. There is not a hope in hell that they've actually done any modeling work or been using any of your products. Why would you include them? At least use real people, you know. I know I'm not saying me, because I don't want to be used. I don't even want to see myself on camera here, but it is annoying me when people tie in, it's kind of like sportswear and stuff like that. If you see someone trading in that top, bottom trainers or whatever, you kind of like, if I wear that, I'm going to be good. And it's, I was under that misconception when I grew a beard. I saw Josh Mario John with a hair over one side and everything like that, and this massive beard. I'm like, yeah, that's going to be me. And now look, I look like a fucking grandpa. And so don't get disillusioned, because everyone's beard grows differently. No 2 people have the same beard. This bit out the front of mine, love it to pieces. These bits looks like a ferret's farted in some fucking hair. So we've all got stuff about our beards we like, we don't like, and stuff about that. Just hey Matt, keep up the good work. Thank you, Richard. I'm trying to. I'm trying my best, because like I say, all I've literally got in front of me is the Mrs. Makeup light shining a bit of light this way. Never heard of him. Yeah, like the old high karate ads. And all I've got is literally my iPad sat here facing towards me, mug of coffee. All the Mrs. stuff is that way, my stuff's behind here. And so I'm just trying to do the best of what I can with what I've got, which is not particularly much. And it's amazing, like they say, with artwork and airbrushing and stuff like that. Now, talking of Devilishly Bearded, right? They done me a t-shirt a while ago, bless them, Bearded Berserker. Look how damn good they made me look in there. I almost look muscular. I almost look like, yeah, I deserve to be on a t-shirt. My wife saw that and she looked at me and went, well, you've been bloody photoshopped, haven't you? And it's like, yeah, I need photoshopping with a face like this. It's old age, it's what you get. I'm not big, I'm not clever or anything like that. I'm just trying to show you guys there are some cool products out there. And if anyone has any questions, please feel free to ask. Karate Kid, Barber's Bay. The Karate Kid, yeah, I remember that one. Sitting there on a breaker at the end of the wash and trying to kick like Karate Kid and nearly breaking my ankle, and actually slipped between the 2 breakers, so my leg got jammed and stuck with barnacles. No, it was cool. He looked, I'll tell you what, if I looked like that at any point in my life, I'd be happy, but I know I don't. Because I live in the real world and know that I look like an old git. Wax on, wax off, yeah, hell yeah. But I know a lot of the people that I have reviewed are on here watching this as well. But you guys really, and I mean this from the bottom of my heart, you need to keep on plodding on. Whether it's Barber's Bay, Audacious Beard Company, Devilishly Bearded, God knows who else, Savage Alchemy, Twisted Moustache and people like that, Scumbag Clothing, Devilishly Bearded. Please please just carry on doing what you're doing, because you are doing a knockout job of it. I'm always wearing these out and about and stuff like that. And you will notice with the videos that I do over on Instacac, I always have that same sodding jumper on. It's basically because, if you notice in all my photos, I've done myself in black and white, and the only thing that's in colour are the products that I'm holding, because it's not about me. It's like I'm reviewing these. But it's about me reviewing those, and it's not about myself. So when you just see me in sort of plain stuff on photos and stuff like that, and unless I'm not sort of just out and about. But any questions, please feel free to ask. I don't. I put my glasses on for no reason. God, that makes a difference. Nothing worse than wearing reading for glasses for doing reading and looking. But yeah, slowly I'm creeping out around the spare bedroom. I've got something going in that corner there next week as well. Who would, as a sneak peek, this is not an unboxing because I'm not doing a review yet, would like to have a look inside the Black Label Society box? Because apparently I'm going to be allegedly one of the only people kind of reviewing this in the UK. So if you'd like to have a look, please feel free, and I can get it down. Here, Matt, them companies are great. Please carry on all you do. Carry on all, yeah, I think they should carry on, because they're bringing stuff that's different to the market. Go on then. All right, let's have a look. Came with a sticker in the box. There you go. I have not smelt it, I've not tried it. This is just an unboxing. I don't do unboxings. I've not even smelt it yet to even have a look at. Comes in the Black Label Society box. Inside Black Label Society dooblies. You got a couple of stickers in there. There's a bandana in there. And if I hold this up, you got beard oil, beard comb, and the skull beard soap as well, and everything in there. So that's going to be an interesting review. And a guitar pick, and that was from Mad Viking that have turned up. That has literally turned up this morning, and you've literally seen and done as much with it as I have. So yeah, that's going to be a cool one to review. I think that's Monday I'm doing that one. It's interesting to see what Zach Wilde wants his beard to smell like and everything else. Get all my notes and everything done for that one. Put it back in the dust box. Great present. Yeah, it's a nice presentation box. But the presentation is only as good as the products inside. And that's the problem. You can dress a turd up, but a turd is still a turd. Yeah, it's a great looking kit. It is very nice. But I really, really hope for the trouble and effort they've gone into getting together with Zach Wilde and Black Label Society to do this. I hope the products inside match it, because if not, it's just been a complete waste of fucking time, in my opinion. But hey, so yeah, let's hope that's good. God, fucking hate my eyes. So yeah, anything anyone else wants to know? Because Mrs. is through there watching a TV program, Without a Trace or whatever it's called. No. You're all bored of me prattling on already. 23 minutes and 34 seconds. Tell you what, it's a lot easier doing live reviews than it is the written out ones, because bearing in mind these are my notes and stuff that I use, always telling you how well, trying to, because I mean, when you see me doing all the reviews and stuff, change lighting, when you see me doing reviews and everything, I've always got notes down here. Are you going to get a bigger sword? Possibly something else. I'm looking hopefully at some point of getting an axe, because Vikings did use swords, but not the sort that I use. But whenever you're a bloke, you could do with a bigger sword, unless that's just me. But yeah, it's quite interesting when I'm sitting here doing the reviews and everything. I'm holding it up and I'm sort of squinting through the paperwork, trying to read my notes and everything, and it makes a... Sorry, buddy, my phone is getting hotter and hotter than watching it charging. Catch up here later. All best, man. Have a good one. Thank you very much for that, Devilishy. And sword MVL. But yeah. Well, it's not so much the size of the sword, it's what you do with it, isn't it? But yeah, so I try and make it a bit fun. I try and make it a bit interesting. I try to go into depth as I can about the products and everything that I'm reviewing, ingredients, packaging, too much packaging, all sorts of bits and pieces to give you guys the full kind of rundown, because there is nothing better. We're all on limited budgets nowadays, and to be honest, the beard oil and beard balm that we bought out Barber's Bay, Bearded Berserker and Barber's Bay, I know it's not going to be everyone's cup of tea. I don't expect it to be, because we've all got different opinions. And if somebody turns around and says, I don't like the scent of the oil because I don't like smoking it, I don't like the honey mead beard balm, that's fine. If somebody sent me something through and it's peppermint, I fucking hate peppermint with a passion, anything mint. Even brushing my teeth in the morning is kind of like gag factor. So we all have our own opinion. Just for some people, this is what they might really, really want. Like I say, it has been a lot of to and fro. Oh shit, I need the glasses back on. Bought those, Matt. Well chuffed. Really, thank God for that. What do you reckon to the beard oil, honestly? Because I honestly do care about it, because it's got kind of my name on it in Barber's Bay. What do you reckon to the beard oil? In the corner, flaked out from sniffing. I know it's potent stuff, the oil. You don't need too much of it. Lasts a long while, right? It's different one. It is very smoky, but kind of I wanted something that you haven't got. Remember that whenever you buy, I'm not just talking to you, chap, but everyone. Whenever you buy a beard oil and beard balm, it hasn't got to be the same scent. I know loads of companies do the same. Still not decided. Didn't dislike it. No, that's fine. It's not a problem. Nice to hear your opinions, chap. It's nice to hear somebody else's opinions as opposed to listening to my own. But that's the thing. Remember with beard oils and beard balms that you haven't got to have the same scents together. It's like I had a chocolate one not so long ago and I had an orange one, put them together. Norris Barber's Bay, see you in a bit. I had a chocolate one once and I think it was an orange one, put them together, chocolate orange. And there are some scents that really, really work well together. I mean, yeah, I know the balm on it, the oil on its own might be a bit potent and stuff like that. It has got a lot of smokiness to it, which we kind of wanted that sort of campfire sort of scent, but it almost kind of like blends in, but it's each their own. That's what it's all about, you know? And I hate mint. And so if I got something through mint, it could be made out of virginal jojoba and stuff like that, and shea butter and everything else like that. If it smells of mint, it's not going to be particularly one that I use, even if the ingredients in it are fantastic. So we're all entitled to our own opinions, and it's nice to hear yours as well about what you think of the oil. May well bring another one out at some point or other. But yeah, but any questions, feel free to ask. Well, I've got my coffee left. I was going to be going to Jorvik Viking Festival, but I can't because I'm working. What's that say? Ding, ding, ding. Hate cloves. Cloves is one of those ones, it's not too bad in moderation. You put too much in it, it just overpowers everything. Same as cinnamon as well. A lot of people I noticing were using cinnamon in their beard products over the Christmas period and stuff like that. And you've got to be so damn careful. Cloves, cinnamon, patchouli, ginger's another one you've got to be really bloody careful of. Smoke as well. Smoke's another one you've got to be quite careful of. That too much of it, it just obliterates everything in it. You don't get the different levels. But yeah, then again, some people just want a really seriously cinnamon scent or clove or something like that. I've got a message from my phone. Who's that? Instagram, no doubt. We are twisted. Happy to hear the t-shirt send up. Look forward to the review. Not a problem. You'll be getting the review tomorrow. So yeah, I'm up for sort of reviewing pretty much anything within reason. I'm just growing my beard out. I'm not having it cut because I don't want to cut it, because it's going to be one of those things. If I take that much off of it, I'm like, it's gone. So no, fuck it, just keep growing it. Plus, sort of hides more ugliness. So happy days. But any products out there that you guys really rate? What are your go-to products? If you had any amount of money in the world and you could go out and buy whatever product you wanted, developing a sweet tooth for my beard. Yeah, there are some really sweet ones out there as well. The Amaretto one from Devilishly Bearded, that's quite a sweet one. The orange one from Savage Alchemy, the Selenite, that's quite a sweet one as well. I've got the lemon one, which is quite nice. That was from Iron Barber. What else have I got? The Turkish Delight one from Audacious Beard Company, Zazel. That's another good one. But yeah, loads of different ones. Love Brawl Beard and Belfast Beard Oils and Balms. Yeah, I'll have to give them a try. I think it was you that said yesterday that on YouTube channel if I tried those out. No, I haven't, but I am going to, because they do appeal to me and I want to get through as many beard oils and balms as I can. Every month I am now doing what's known as the Bearded Berserker Badge of Honour, which basically means my favourite product that I've reviewed, whether it's a t-shirt, it's not this beard oil, beard balm, anything. It's not the biggest thing, it's not the smallest thing, it's just something that's just been like, that is fucking on point. I'm doing that once a month. Braveheart from Barehead Grooming is gorgeous. Barehead Grooming, have I got that Barehead Grooming I've just recently done? Bear with me. Barehead Grooming. I'm sure I've done Barehead Grooming the other day, I'm not sure. Where was it? Where did I put it? Nothing worse than having so many beard oils. I'm sure I did do that one because I reviewed a balm for them as well. Is that it? No, Bearded. There was another one that I did review. Yeah, I'm sure I have reviewed a couple of their products. Greybeard, that's the oil I'm using at the moment, loving it. Cool. Yeah. Could do with loads of different scents. It'd be interesting to see if somebody come out with a savoury scent. Maybe like bacon and cheese. That'd be bloody awesome, wouldn't it? Bacon and cheese scented beard oil and balm. Not so much cheese, you wouldn't want Stilton. Bacon beard oil. Fuck yeah. But hey, that's just me, that's my stupidity. It's the dogs, ain't it? Wellgrim Wizard Tobacco and Oud is one I'm using. I'm not sure about Oud. I have tried the one from Pure Collection. I've tried a couple of Oud ones as well, and that's like, I think 70 to 90 quid a bottle, something like that. And that is literally made from pure Oud, or agar wood, whatever you want to call it. And yeah, that is a really potent one. That is, if you like your Oud, agar wood. What do you guys reckon to unscented beard oils? Any need for it, or I don't know. I like my beard products smelling of stuff, and I don't have a problem with unscented beard oils if you're using it with an aftershave cologne and stuff like that. Not overly sure it's one that I would necessarily go out and buy because it's unscented, but each to their own. 33 minutes and 17 seconds. Waste of time. Yeah, I think they are, unless you've got a ridiculously expensive aftershave that you want to wear on an evening out or something like that, then I think the scent is half the point for me. It's like deep. Yeah, exactly. Jay don't never quite understood the point. Yeah, I mean, I reviewed this one from Dude Beard. Dude, yeah, this is beard oil from them, and don't get me wrong, the ingredients and everything are absolutely fantastic. Spot on ingredients, couldn't be better. The packaging is really nice, but when you open it, you always tend to go, and it's got no scent to it. And I did have another one that I reviewed, which was an unscented beard wash. Now, that was ridiculously weird to use. Can you imagine unscented beard wash? When you go and have a bath, have a shower, wash your hair and stuff like that, you kind of like, you want the smell of the product, so when you come out you smell like you're feeling clean. This is like you'd washed your beard, but you didn't know if you'd washed your beard because your beard didn't smell of anything because it was unscented. And the product, the ingredients, the same as the Dude stuff, absolutely fantastic in there, but it's just a bit weird. So like, my beard's clean, but it doesn't smell clean, even though I know that I've just washed it. So have I washed it? Have I washed it enough? Not enough. But it was a good product. Done exactly what it says. And I think that one was Michael's, actually. I think that was the unscented. I think that was unscented from Michael's. No, that was, sorry, that was Fresh Mint, that one. That was the other one that I reviewed was from Bang & Beards, which is up here. Unscented beard wash, that one. Which is great stuff. Fantastic beard product, but it's got absolutely no scent to it, which is fine, not a problem, because it's a great product. It does exactly what it says. But just never mind. So yeah, any questions, anyone wants to know, please feel free to ask. That's what I'm here for. I dread to think now how many beard oils and balms that I've actually reviewed since March of last year. Must be getting on for well over 100 beard oils now, I think. Let's have a quick count up, see how many beard oils I've actually reviewed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 5, 2, 6, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 56, 57, 58, 59, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55. 68. About 83 beard oils I've reviewed so far on my quest to find my favourite. 83 bloody beard oils. I like using scented wash as not limited to scent of an oil. Yeah, that's cool. And that's the cool thing with beards. It's nice to kind of chat to each other about it, because you can't really sit there and chat to your partner or kids or whatever, because they don't know. So it's nice to chat to other people that grown beards and stuff like that. And it's nice to see what other people are doing and stuff, because I'm still new to this. I've only had a beard since March of last year. When I was like, because I used to have one of these silly little moustaches and the sort of like patch on the bottom lip and the soul patch and everything. I was like, no, I'm going to see what nature's intended, and it intended me with a face full of fucking weird shit. So it is nice to see what other people do. I mean, it's like I'm only washing my beard twice a week now, usually one midweek and one at the weekends, just so I'm not completely drying it out. A lot of people have been asking me about conditioning wash for my beard. Don't tend to use it, to be honest. I never have used it since day one. Because I find that the beard wash, beard shampoo, beard soap, whichever I'm using, it's cleaning it enough and not stripping it out of all the oils. Then I'm putting a beard oil on there. Then I'm probably putting a balm on top of that as well. So I don't really need a beard conditioner, which we've got to be careful nowadays that there's not too much stuff going to come in that you need to have this, you need to have beard butter, you need to have beard oil, you need to have beard balm, you need to have beard soap, beard wash and everything else, because let's face it, we were growing beards millions of years ago before we had any of this stuff, and this is just to kind of like help and make the skin softer as it drags through the follicles in our skin and pulls out moisture and everything to keep it hydrated and keep some of the moisture locked in and make it smell nice. So it's not a massive necessity. You can still grow a beard without beard oil. It's no big thing, no big secret. You can still grow a beard and wash your beard in hair shampoo and hand soap and everything else like that. You don't need any of this stuff, but it does make growing a beard slightly easier. It makes it feel nicer. It basically stays in shape a bit more when you're using a bit of beeswax in a product or something that you're using. So it's all up to the individual. But got to have my haircut tomorrow. Grey's poking through the side. I know it's getting long, I can pinch it. Get yourself scalped from the barber for any more before we finish in 6 minutes. But if not, thank you guys for joining me. Anything you want to know, any questions or anything, I'm here to help, and if I don't know, I will find out, because I'm on a learning journey, the same with all of you guys. Please let's keep supporting those small businesses, individuals, small brands and companies and stuff, because they do need our help. They're knocking out some amazing stuff, and without them, we're only going to have, well, an alternative. And some of the stuff that I've seen in our local pharmacy is not particularly good, and I will not be throwing that on anywhere near my face. And yeah, so just enjoy the experience. God, I do look fucking old. God, I look old. But no, if anyone has any questions, suggestions, things they'd like to see me do, not do, but you know what I mean, on the channel and stuff. Giveaway. What should we give away? Let's give away some. Hang on, let me have a look at my box of tricks down here. I'll do a giveaway. I'm going to do a giveaway right here for all 5 of you that are online. Younger than me, bud. No, it doesn't matter about age, does it? Right, what have we got in here? Hang on, I'm just going through me, rooting through me boxes because, oh, look, I've got tons of beard balms and stuff. I'll tell you what. Yes, right, I'm going to ask a question. The first one to give me the correct answer wins a giveaway, and I'll put something in the post. I'll get you to message me over on Instagram or on here with your address. I would like your opinion. Apothecaries, I live in the States and just wondering if they were worth the wait shipping. Yeah, I've done a lot of the reviews for them. The beard oils and balms and shave oils and stuff like that. And I think they're okay. They're good. I mean, I know I was about to cut the review off. Beard oil and the beard balm. I'll just get one down to have a look at. Oh, typically I picked up the incentive. There you go. There's Josh Mario John. For any of you that didn't know who he was, and greybeard, basically he's some tattooed hunk that women drop their knickers at the sight of, and that's who I wanted to look like. And look at that, I look absolutely fucking nothing like it. But yeah, the beard balm itself, this one is the Muskoka one, comes in a tube like this. Not even fucking close, mate. This is, if you've ever had in the States, what's it called? Condensed milk in a tube. This is what it comes out like. I'm just going to squeeze a bit out because there you go. Don't know whether you can see that coming out. It is literally like condensed milk in a tube. Now it's got a maple and campfire-y sort of smell to it, almost a bit like s'mores. Mapley, campfire-y sort of smell. The packaging is beautiful on it. The problem with the packaging is not easy to stand up because it falls all over the place. You know what toothpaste tubes are like. I think the products are good. I think the labelling is nice. They're kind of one of these brands that are geared towards, looks like something. Yeah, we won't go into that, greybeard. It's kind of one of those things that are designed to appeal to the sort of dapper young person that's trying to look old-fashioned, but yeah, Jay got that as well. That kind of appeals to the new man that's trying to look like old school, old styly, if you know what I mean, with the tattoos and everything else like that. The products are good. The ingredients that they're using in them is good. Price point on them isn't too bad. I mean, you get a huge thing like that, and inside is a bling, little one. This is the unscented one. So I do have a vanilla and mango one up there, which is absolutely stunning. The scent, hips. Yeah, that's the one. Hipsters. Thank you very much. Yeah, I'm not a hipster. I'm just an old twat. But yeah, I think they're good products. They're nice. I would say I'm indifferent, if you know what I mean. Because they're good, but I don't know. It's just they're really nice products. They're really, really well made. Personally, for me, it's just something that's not quite me about it. I don't know whether it's not rough enough. I think it might be a product that's try too hard to be and fit into a life. That's it. It's trying to fit too much into a lifestyle gap of that whole lifestyle of trying to look like, thank you Jay, a hipster and everything else, and look cool and everything like that. And until you realise in life, you're never going to look like that. Unless you have superior genetics, you're working down at the gym, you're on God knows what to try and make yourself look like that. You've got the lighting and everything behind you. As soon as you realise you are never going to do that, do the products fit in with your lifestyle? Now, if you're a model sitting at home and you do look like that, then yes, they're going to fit in with you. There is nothing wrong with the products at all. I really, really like the products and everything else, but I ain't ever going to look like that. I look like someone's kicked a grandpa out from his chair and stole his pipe and slippers. So there you go. Totally agree on the product and not the, yeah, the product is great. If the image on the product had been slightly better, I think it would have made it a bit more accessible to everyone else. Have you been in these new barbers nowadays where you go in there to get your hair cut and they're trying to recreate that whole old thing with the cutthroat razors and everything else? Everyone's wearing suits and they're trying to do that sort of thing. Now, I couldn't give flying fig who cuts my hair as long as they do a good job. And I'm kind of getting to that point now that when you go into these new school barbers, they've got all the pomades in racks and everything else like that, and the hot towels and everything else. Yeah, I know, don't get me wrong, barbing and shaving and everything is an old style job, and it takes a lot of skill and everything to do. But you almost kind of walk in there feeling, I don't belong in this environment. I just need to go and get my hair cut. I don't need to sit there for 3/4 of an hour having a hot towel wrapped around my face unless I'm going in there to pay for that experience, you know? There's nothing worse than trying to nip into a place on the way to work first thing in the morning and they're trying to, oh yeah, we'll give you a shave, it'll take you an hour and a half to get it done. It's like, really? Just if it can change. But there you go, that's my opinion on it. So take that with whatever you like, because it's just my opinion. The lifestyle, if you're into that sort of whole hipster and everything lifestyle, great stuff. The products are great, but whatever you like. What does that say? I see. Thank you. That's all right. Not a problem. Good products, though. I haven't got a problem at all with the products at all. Just not necessarily the packaging, and what they're trying to show is what I necessarily am. If it had been a bit more like, well, any of the others, you know, just the first one I grabbed, Savage Alchemy. It's not kind of pretending it's just a beard oil in a bottle. As soon as you start slapping pictures of pretty folks on the outside of it and stuff like that, and well dressed and groomed and everything like that, it's kind of like, never gonna look like that, but hey. So yeah, I'm gonna do a giveaway. I'm gonna sort some stuff out. The 7 viewers online at the moment. Is anyone on those 7 viewers outside of the UK? Just go yes if you are. No? So as no one's coming through, I assume all 7 of you are. Jamie, that's all right, Jamie, I'm sure we can sort something out, or you can come and visit and pick your prize up. Yeah, all right. I'm going to do a question on first one to answer it right. Who's the lead singer? What? Oh, deal. Okay, yeah, you can come over and get it then, Jamie. That's fine. I'll keep it here for you. Question is, who is the lead vocalist, stroke singer, guitarist of Black Label Society? Look at everyone's on Google. And the first name that comes up, whoever puts a comment in first of who is the main or who is the lead singer, guitarist of Black Label. Zach Wild, Jamie, right. Oh, Greybeard, sorry, Greybeard. But yeah, Jamie come in there first. And so yeah, if you want to pop over next time you're in from the US and pick it up. Otherwise, I'll try and sort something out and send some stuff to you. And There you go, it was as quick as I could do it, the fairest I could do it without me sitting there and randomly drawing numbers and shit like that. But I hope you guys have enjoyed it tonight. Anything you want to know, any questions whatsoever, please get in touch with me. I'm over on Instagram, there's Viking Beard Matt. Drop us a comment down below. It's been a pleasure chatting to you guys tonight, and thank you. Please keep taking care of yourselves, looking after each other, loving each other, and not each other, but you know what I mean. Same shit I say every time. And I look forward to seeing you. It's no problem, give it to the man. Nah. Are you coming over here at some point, Jamie? Are you ever going to come over from the US? I've been to the States a couple of times. Greybeard head, like that. Alright. No, I'll sort something out. But everyone's going. Thank you guys. I hope you have a wonderful evening. Whatever you're getting up to. I look forward to seeing you in the next review, which will be tomorrow for the t-shirts from, did it say? Nice one, Matt. Keep it up. Thank you very much, Jay. Barbers Bay. Catch up soon, Matt. Jamie Curran, not anytime soon. Yes, should keep up soon. Just stay in touch. Like I say, we'll get an address off you, Jamie, and I'll get something sorted and sent out to you. So thank you very much. And I'll tell you what I might even do is have a word with Barbers Bay. Barbers Bay, are you still on here? Barbers Bay. No. What I'm going to have to try and do, Jamie, is I'll get in touch with Barbers Bay, who's making the beard oil and balm for me, Bearded Berserker, and that he's actually making, and I'll see if he can get this sent over to you in the post, if that's cool with you. Barbers Bay, would you be okay, done a quick giveaway prize draw tonight, would you be able and possible to send one of these over to Jamie Cornado if he gives me the his address? He's in US. I'll help to pay towards the postage. Maybe. Oh, we'll sort something out. But thank you guys for tonight. Have a great evening. Take care of yourselves. I look forward to seeing you in the next episode of the Berserker with me. Thank you. I don't know why I keep doing that. It's my idea of going berserk. Oh, fucking up my elbow that did. No problem. Brilliant. Yeah, so we'll get something sorted out with you after this, Jamie. But thank you for that. Thank you, Barbers Bay. I'll pay some money towards for the postage on that. So thank you very much. But God, fuck that hurt. I've got to do some illustrating. One the Bearded Berserker. But thank you guys. Have a good evening. I look forward to see you tomorrow. Have a good one. Thank you. Gonna stay there? No, I'm not live. I don't want to go live. I tried to stop it. How do I stop a fucking iPad? I've just thrown my glasses across the room. I can't stop it. Stop. Stop. No, stop chat. I can't. Oh, fuck it. Hang on. I lost my glasses. I can't stop my iPad from going live.